All right, now most self-aware athletes know when they're at the end of the road. Injuries start to pile up, you lose a step or two, you start thinking about life outside of the sport that you're playing. And there's nothing wrong with it because it happens to everybody, even the best. Now, as we count down the days to Super Bowl 53, there's speculation and chatter about the future of Rob Gronkowski in New England. You know, there's some speculation about when he's going to retire dating back to last year. So, regardless if the Patriots win or lose, should the tight end call it quits after the big game? The Pylon has that answer for you right now. Now, I'm not going to lie, I feel almost uncomfortable speculating on what a man should do with his life. You know, a man's decision to retire should be his choice and his choice alone. But the fact of the matter is, in the sports world, the player usually doesn't decide when he retires. The league does. You know, we've seen time and time again, veterans who still think they have some juice left in the tank. They just collect dust on the free agent wire while they still keep themselves in shape, waiting by their phones all day for a phone call for a desperate team to sign them. And more often than not, that phone call doesn't come. But I don't think that's going to happen to Rob Gronkowski, because the length of the rest of his career is also tied to Tom Brady. And both of, as much as it may secretly annoy Bill Belichick, both of those players have built up enough equity in the New England Patriots organization to get away with it. And in my opinion, it's a very, very dangerous game that they're playing, but that's the reality that those two players have enforced. Bill Belichick has been on record stating that injuries are to be expected from Rob Gronkowski and they adjust accordingly. That's why they brought in a guy like Dwayne Allen, even though I know he hasn't been good at all. But they thought they were getting a player with a lot of upside when they got him. That's why Rob Gronkowski is maybe allowed to practice on a limited basis more so than others while he works his way back from certain hangnails and whatnot, because they need him for moments such as this against the Kansas City Chiefs. Leading up to the game, there was talk all week about how Eric Berry usually gets the better of Gronk, but when the Patriots needed Gronk the most, he stepped up and showed flashes of his old self and made the play over Berry. And that's all the Patriots can expect from Rob Gronkowski at this point, and quite frankly, they're okay with it. So I say that all to say, no, Rob Gronkowski should not retire. He should ride it out as long as his current regime is in place until it falls apart when Brady retires and possibly Bill Belichick along with him. The guy has it made. He makes good money. He's allowed more leeway than, you know, is probably his current skill set allows for him to have. He has a quarterback he wants, and the Patriots are probably willing to resign him as long as he wants until he's ready to call it quits. They just know in the back of their head that they're going to have to adjust to whatever maintenance that he requires.